Greetings, my name is Vern Joyce, and this is my Makerspace Phase 2 assignment. I decided to work on a Raspberry Pi unit based upon an earlier learning session where the school district had gone to an open source Linux-based solution for all of their, at the time of the TED Talk was netbooks. I've decided to take it one step forward and have the students build their own desktop replacement using Raspberry Pi, the latest Pi 4 with 4 GB of RAM. The kit that I purchased retails for about $100, just a little under. And here in this picture, you can see what is in the kit. It came with power, came with heat sinks, the board itself, a small case for it, a 32 GB micro SD card, an SD card reader, basically everything I could possibly need to get going, including a fan and a little transparent case. Um, the only thing I didn't have available from the kit was a keyboard and mouse and a monitor so I could see what I was doing. Um, you can see here how small this unit is. It is the size of a credit card, and when they say that, they aren't, and they're not joking. It fits right inside this clear case. You can see how wide it is. That is my hand there holding it. The one thing I did need to do is I read a few places that I should make sure I put heat sinks on it because the CPU there in the center, the large silver, and then the RAM next to it, the rectangular place where I put the heatsink is the RAM, and the last thing is the USB 3 controller. Those three places really do need heat sinks to keep it cool, especially if you're going to run dual monitors, and especially if you're going to run those monitors up to 4K resolution, which this this Raspberry Pi 4 certainly can do. It also came with a little tiny fan that you put in, and you can plug into the two pins, the 4 and 5 pin for a high fan, which is what I plugged it into. You can adjust the red pin and put it into another pin if you don't want it to run it at high speed. If you want it to be a little more silent, I didn't choose that option. And then I went about putting the machine together and installing and booting it up. For students, this is an amazing little chance. They'll have an ability to have an epic win. It's not a hard kit. The directions are all online. They can choose to go without them or with them, whatever, and do them in small groups. It really doesn't matter. As long as they're grounded and they don't discharge static electricity, the boards are pretty robust. Here's a minute or so of my first boot up. Well, here's the big moment. We've built the Raspberry Pi and we've attached everything. The SD card is in. I don't remember if it's got an OS on it, but we're about to find out. Let's see. Power's on. Fans blowing. Everything's connected. Oh, we got something going on. We've got RGB going on the mouse. Is the monitor turned on? Let's try that. I mean, it was. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. We've got stuff. All right. Awesome sauce. And you can see what an epic win that was for me. And these last couple pictures are me installing the Raspbian distribution of Linux. And then this last picture is me about to submit my assignment via the Raspberry Pi, which I thought was ironic. I don't know if ironic is the right word, but interesting and instructive of how functional this unit is. I'm pretty impressed with it. I can think of other projects I can do with this. So this is a nice little start and definitely an interesting way to spin open source. Thank you very, very much for listening and watching my video, and have a good day.